Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's your boy Tryin, and I'm back with a brand new video. Now, I know it's been a while, bro. I've been going for so long, but you guys honestly thought that a new 2K will come out and I wouldn't drop a video? Like, are you guys crazy? You guys already know every single year I drop the best builds, hands down. I'm not just being biased. I just always have dropped the best builds on this game, and today is no different. I am back and I am bringing you guys my 6'8 demigod on NBA 2K26. Now, this build isn't like any other build that you've seen on 2K. Now, I know every single YouTuber says that, but when I'm telling you guys, listen, your life is in my hands. Your money is in my hands. I got you guys with possibly one of the best 6'8 demigod builds in this game. And I'm not saying demigod just to say it, right? When I mean demigod, I mean demigod. This build gets contact dunks. It got Hall of Fame shooting. It could dribble. Got gold and Hall of Fame defensive badges. It could rebound. And it even has high physicals. Now, real quick, I'm just gonna explain why I haven't dropped a build in a minute. I know the game's been out for 2 weeks. Now, you guys know me. I like my reputation. I like keeping my reputation of, dropping, good build. Now, to me, it's not always about dropping a build video as soon as the game comes out, because I'm not the type of person. I like learning the game. I've been playing it for 2 weeks. I got my badges, I got my cap breakers. I've been really sitting in the builder. When I tell you, I've been spending hours upon hours upon hours tweaking it one by one, trying to see what I could do to find the best build possible. Now, I'm not gonna get any of that time back, but all I ask from you guys is to smash that like button if you guys are excited for my return. Make sure you guys comment down below. I want to see where my Noti gang at, where my loyals are at. Comment down below. If you guys are new to the channel, like always, subscribe if you are new, and do not forget to turn on the post notifications. I got 2 more builds on the way for you guys. I got a 6'6 and a 6'9, and they're both very good. Anyways, guys, enough with the talking. Let's get straight into it, man. All right, guys, real quick before we get into the build video, I just want to point out that the first version I will be showing you guys is with all my cap breakers. For the average, I know everyone gets around like 3 to 4 cap breakers, or even up to 5. So I will be showing you guys this version right here. This is currently my 6'8 build that I made. I'm also going to show you guys 2 different versions of this one build, and you guys can pretty much choose whatever you guys like the most. I will be trying my best to suit everyone's preference. So like I said, I recommend you guys watch the whole video throughout, so you guys kind of get an idea of every single build and what it's capable of doing. First thing, driving dunk. Go ahead and put that to a 89 driving dunk and knock your driving layup up to 70. This build does get contact dunks already. Put your vertical to a 78. And while you're at it, put your strength to a 73. As you guys can see, we do get, posterizer on silver. If you want to upgrade this, it could even go up to Hall of Fame with a max +2. If you want to put a max +1, you can do that as well. Obviously, in the future, once we do get more cap breakers, we will get a 93 driving dunk. But I'm telling you right now, if you guys love dunking, I'm telling you guys right now, 89 driving dunk is just as good as 93. Okay, obviously 93, it's cool, you get gold posterizer, all that, but I'm telling you guys right now, you're a 6'8. Dunks are already broken as it is. You still get contact dunks. You guys get the 1 foot moving contact dunk at 89, and you also get the pro contact dunks with the 2 foot moving at 87 driving dunk. And as well, you have access to a lot of good dunk packages. The driving layup, I went for 70 instead of 69, only because you get physical finisher on bronze. You guys don't understand how many times I've gotten bailed out just because I had this on bronze. Whenever I do get canceled out of a driving dunk, and I happen to do a layup on accident, this badge gives me a higher chance to at least green it with the little green window that I have. Without this badge, bro, I'm telling you guys right now, as soon as you get any contact, it is so hard to make the layup. Now, on your mid-range, you're going to go ahead and put that up to a 92, okay? That will give you guys dead eye, set shot, and shifty shooter. Now, I will go with a 93. As you guys can see, you get Hall of Fame set shot specialist, but since I am already getting my specialization cap breaker, I'm going to throw it on my mid-range to get set shot on Hall of Fame. Now, for the 3-pointer, go ahead and put this on a 83, just enough to get limitless range on bronze. 83 3-pointer is perfectly fine, only because I will have set shot on Hall of Fame. So anything I take, whether it's a mid-range or 3-pointer, this will obviously count towards also count towards my 3-pointer, not just my mid-range. Same thing with shifty shooter. Now, real quick on the physicals, go ahead and put this to an 85 speed and then put your agility to a 83. Now this gives us Jalen Suggs motion style, hands down one of the fastest and the best motion styles in the game. Speed and agility is very, very important in this game. That's why we're going with a 92 perimeter, and this will give us gold on ball menace and gold pick dodger. Now with your max +1s +2, you guys could even bump any of these up to legend. I'm telling you guys, once they buff contests, you guys are gonna have a demigod. Block, go ahead and knock this up to a 74, just enough to get paint patroller, and then knock your interior to a 60. And as you guys can see, you get paint patroller and you get high flying denier. And that's it for the defense. You still get a little bit of steal. Like I said, I will give you guys another version. One of the versions I do have for you guys has a higher steal, but for now, just hear me out. I will explain everything after. Now, last but not least, we do the playmaking. Now you want to knock your ball handle to a 83, and then put your speed with ball to a 65. Now, if you're seeing this right now, I'm not gonna lie, you probably want to click off the video. Like I said, this is my cap breaker version, and I will throw off the cap breakers on the screen. So throw your pass accuracy to a 67. Like I said, I will explain everything after. Go ahead and knock up your defensive rebound to a 80. As you guys see, 80 defensive rebound gives us rebound chaser on silver. You guys have the chance to even make these to gold or Hall of Fame using your max +1 and +2s. I like defensive rebound. Some people might want, more steal. So that's why I do give you guys the other version. Put your offensive rebound to a 64. And then the last couple points, just put it on your free throw. Before you guys press continue, make sure every single category is copied exactly as I have it on my screen. If you guys take a step back and see all the badges you guys get with this build, obviously, like I said on the playmaking, don't go too crazy on me with the playmaking. I will explain in a minute. So real quick, I'm gonna just break down every single category so you guys understand why I went with every single attribute. I've been using an 89 driving dunk for so long. Obviously, now recently I did get it to a 93, but I will be honest with you guys, I barely see a difference. Other than getting gold posterizer, I'm telling you guys, 89 driving dunk is just the perfect sweet spot. You still get contact dunks, and you have other attributes you could put somewhere else. The mid range I chose over the 3-pointer only because I only need limitless range. I'm an ISO guard. I'm not really pulling from deep like crazy. If I want to do that, you also do get deep bomber takeover. So if you really want to shoot limitless, go ahead and do that by all means. But that's why I went with the 92 mid range. Once I get my +1 cap breaker for my specialization, I will have set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And like I said, you can upgrade any of these badges up to legend. Another thing is mid ranges in this game are very, very broken, and I'd rather have a higher mid range fade all day. And if I want to take my occasional 3, I will literally knock it down every single time because I have set shot on Hall of Fame. Shifty shooter counts for standstill shots too. As long as you shoot right off the dribble right away, this will count towards any shot you take on the court. Now the defense, like I said, you can upgrade any of these badges to legend. You can literally play lockdown defense. I will be honest, with this block and interior, I do get a lot of stops still. Obviously, you do get rebounding as well. This build literally has no weaknesses. So once you guys go ahead and press continue, and you guys let the build all load up, you guys should get the 2-way mid paint cleaner. Go ahead and show you guys what I'm gonna do with my cap breakers so you guys kind of understand why I did what I did. Now, as you guys can see, I currently have 4 cap breakers. I am about to unlock 5, and then once I get my other shooting cap breaker, I'm gonna put it on my mid-range. Obviously, when I have my shooting cap breaker, I'm gonna put one right here, which will give me a 93 mid-range. Now, if you guys see the playmaking, literally with 4 cap breakers. Like I said, on the average, everybody should have 4 cap breakers. You get 3 from the crew. You can get even 4 if you get to the highest level. But I'm telling you guys, on average, everyone should have 4 cap breakers. Now, if you guys see carefully, 1 cap breaker on ball handle counts for 3. When I tell you guys, I have been in the builder for hours upon hours, just trying to tweak 1 rating by 1 rating, pressing continue, literally trying to find anything that could break the game. I tried every single attribute and I found the best value attribute for every single category. This will literally change the game, bro. 83 ball handle. Once you put 1 cap breaker, you will have 86 ball handle, which gives you ankle assassin on silver. It gives you all the dribble moves you need as a 6'8". Now, as you guys can see, 65 speed with ball. I know you guys looked at me like I was crazy. 3 cap breakers gets you to an 80 speed with ball. And if you don't want to use 3, because honestly, all you need is the Zach LaVine dribble style, You want to knock 2 on it, you get a 76 speed with ball. By all means, that's literally all you need. Let's say you only have 3 cap breakers, you could still work with this, you feel me? Go ahead and put 3 right here, 76 speed with ball and 86 ball handle. And if you have 4, which right now, if you were in my shoes, I would put it on pass accuracy and you get a +4, which gives you 71 pass accuracy. Let's say once you guys all get 5 cap breakers, you will have a 71 pass accuracy, an 86 ball handle, and an 80 speed with ball. On top of all of these attributes, you already have a 92 perimeter, you have block, you have interior, you have rebounding, you have speed, you have agility, you have strength, you have vertical, you have contact dunks, you have shooting. You literally have no weakness on this build. And when I tell you guys, I put on hours upon hours in every single builder. I do have a 6'6" and a 6'9" build on the way for you guys as well. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing I'm doing right here, trying to find ways I could tweak the attributes to get crazy cap breaker boost. And it just has so much future potential. You can even upgrade your perimeter to a 95, which gives you Hall of Fame for all your defensive badges, and then you can just boost with a max +1 to legend. And you could even work towards, you know, 93 driving dunk if you want, you know, gold posterizer. You do have to go with 80 vertical though if you want to get that. So like I said, this build has great potential in the future once we do unlock more cap breakers. Now I'm gonna get into the other 2 builds I do want to show you guys. Now it's time to show you guys the version with more steel and block. If you guys want to take a minute to pause it and just copy everything down. So as you guys can see right here, I get a 78 block and a 73 steel instead of going a 62 steel and a 74 block. Now this right here, I will put the cap breakers on the screen so you guys get a better understanding. And then as you guys can see now, looking at the 78 block version, you guys obviously still get the good defense. You guys will also realize with the next version I will show you, it really comes down to pass accuracy or a higher block. Some people just prefer using one cap breaker on, you know, pass accuracy to get it to a 71, and you know they want to start off with a 78 block off rip. Or some people might want the pass accuracy and go with a 74 block. The other build I will show you guys has a 74 block, and that one has a 71 pass accuracy. So honestly, it just pretty much is personal preference. But like I said, with your cap breaker, you're gonna put 1 on pass accuracy to make it a 71, and then you could put 3 on your ball handle to make it to an 86, and then 2 for now. Like I said, if you want to put it to a 76, if you don't have as many cap breakers. Now, if you guys go ahead and try to tweak my build and use it as a template and try to, like, you know, make a better version, I'm telling you guys right now, the game knows when you're trying to make a broken build, and it will not let you cap break these to like a +4, +6. It will literally be a +1 and a +2. So I got it to where I can literally cap break either from +4 to +6 in ball handle and speed with ball. Now, let's say you guys think this block is too high. If you guys are okay with a 74 block, you guys could also do that, take that down to a 74, and then put pass accuracy to a 71, and then put the rest on your offensive rebound. Okay, this one works as well too. Now, if you guys were to ask me which one do I recommend, I would say number 2. Like I said, I'm gonna go with number 1. Honestly, it comes down to just your play style and who you run with, and if you run 2s or 3s. So try to think of more or less of what would work for you depending on who you play with. You guys still get offensive rebound, box out, be silver. You don't get better rebounding than the first build I did show you guys, but you guys still get some sort of rebounding. You now have a steal, you have interceptor on silver. So as you guys see the cap breaker screen, your +1 mid-range will obviously go from your shooting specialization badge. Obviously, we went with a 71 pass accuracy first. I did say number 2 is recommended for the average person, only because as you can see, 74 block, in order to get to a 78 block, I need to use 2 cap breakers. Now, if I went with a 78 block and then I went with a 67 pass accuracy, I would only need 1 cap breaker to get it to a 71. That's why I be saying sometimes it just comes down to what you want to start with, and obviously your play style, and also take into account how many cap breakers you have. Try to pick the build that's best for the amount of cap breakers you currently have. Put 3 cap breakers, gets to an 86 ball handle. And like I said, if you don't have 6 cap breakers, you can literally just use 5. I know most of you guys probably have 4 to 5. Like I said, the good thing about this with 65 speed with ball, you can literally put 2 cap breakers on and get 76 speed with ball, which gives you the Zach LaVine dribble style. And that's more than enough to hold you on until you get 1 more cap breaker. And if honestly you feel like, you know, you don't need an 80 speed with ball, perfectly fine with 76. That's fine too. It works just as good. And you guys could use that cap breaker in another area. So like I said, it is up to you, whatever you guys want to do with cap breakers. In the future, you could unlock, you know, 93 driving dunk. But like I said, this build has a very, very high potential. All right, guys, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my current build right now. This is my day 1 build. The versions that I did give you guys are way better than this version right here. Like I said, this is a day one build, and this is part of the reason why I wasn't rushing, you know, to drop a video, because bro, you find out things like that, like those cap breaker things is literally game breaking. I'm literally able to get way more attributes. I probably will not be using this build anytime soon. Once I do get my other cap breakers, I will be making the 6-8 that I was showing you guys in this video. But for those who are interested on my current build, this is literally my current build. As you guys can see, I used 4 cap breakers. I put 2 on my mid-range and 2 on my driving dunk. This is my day one build. I will not be using this build in the future. Sorry for the delay. I think it's been 2 weeks since the games came out. And like I said, I'm more of the person to really upload the best version for you guys. You know, a lot of you guys don't have the money to, you know, be spending $100 to make a brand new build every single time. So I wanted to give you guys the best version of the builds. I was more familiar with the game. I learned the game, you know, I find things like how I did with the builder, and I'm able to give you guys the best build possible. If you guys made it this far into the video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Like I said, I will be dropping a 6.6 and a 6.9. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys get notified every time I drop my build. Although I do not upload as much, I do be live on Twitch, so if you guys do want to show me love, the link will be in my description. It's also right here on your guys' screen. Go ahead and drop me a follow on my Twitch. My schedule is very tight now. I'm trying my best to put time into the game, as well as my personal life and things I got going on. But that's it for now, guys. It's been your boy Tryin. I love you guys so much, and I'm out, man. Peace.